Hey, what's up, world? It's Mr. Mokaciá, Mokaciá Clothing. www.mokacia.com. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel, Mokaciá 504. That is Mokacia 504. Button right down there. So here we are, another Mokaciá Motivation Monday coming at you. So obviously, we've had a few things going on in this world. 2020 has been something else. So I want to tell you something I shared with somebody before who I had a difference in opinions with, but I want to share with you and just kind of see if this can help you for your week. All right, so the movie Forrest Gump. In that movie, Forrest Gump had came back from Vietnam and he was awarded the Medal of Honor, highest distinction, and there were a protest that was going on right there at the Lincoln Memorial, right there at the mall. And they were just, protesting the war, bring our troops back home, this unholy war, unsanctioned wars, a lot of freedoms of opinions that was going on during that time. And the guy grabbed him, I guess it was the protest coordinator or whatever, and grabbed Forrest Gump. It's like, man, you want to say something. Forrest Gump being who he is, just simple guy. He goes up to the microphone and says, hey, I got something to say. And as he began to speak, there was a Army general or sergeant major that was off on the side, somebody official. And they began to unplug all of the speakers while Forrest was talking. So some other people came up and started wrestling with him and trying to fix the mic and get everything in there. And by the time they got it fixed, he was already done saying what he had to say. The guy next to him apparently must have heard what he said because he was touched. And the people in the crowd really didn't hear him. But yet and still, they gave him a round of applause. Now, for me, there's a few things in that scene that we can unpack. So I'll try to give you a little bit of it because, you got to get to your week, right? And I got to finish my workout. So with this scene, I took it as there's a voice that's among us in the middle of all this unrest that needs to be heard. And instead of all of our side comments and, our perspectives that are going back and forth, whether it's perceived as a liberal comment or a conservative comment, and alt-right, Republican, Democrat, whatever, right? Everybody is screaming back and forth about different things that are going on. Whether it's the mistreatment of the black man, whether it's the reform that needs to happen with police and their police brutality, of course the economy, and of course, all these different things that's going on that as a nation, we say we want to address, but right now it seems like everybody's trying to be the bigger voice and louder voice, and it's more arguing than listening. And it seems to be that, that unlikely voice comes from the innocence of our youth. And if you actually do some research on what Forrest Gump said, it was very simple. Mamas send their kids away, their sons away, and some of them come back without arms and legs, and some don't come back at all. It's pretty much the story that he was really saying. It wasn't nothing that was electrifying. It was just the facts. And sometimes we get so caught up in our emotions and what our objective is and our movements, and we're not taking the time to receive the message that's right in front of us. We're the ones sometimes that's pulling the plug on a person that's really trying to articulate what's going on. And we too busy trying to figure out who's gonna plug it back up and which cord goes where. And we miss the message. And sometimes only a few people receive it. It's frustrating. But I'll tell you this, as a leader, as you, when you go out here and you spread your message, and no matter who tries to tear you down and tries to shame you or pull the plug on you, if your message is positive, if your message is unity, if your message is motivation, self-empowerment, coming together, respecting one another, there's somebody who's going to listen. May not be the masses at the time, but the message you send to somebody else, they may be the voice that gets to the masses. Because in that scene, the guy said, "Man, I feel you," hugged him and everything. He said, "Forrest Gump," and everybody just started clapping. So your level of influence may seem at the time very small, but if you give that message out, eventually it'll get to where it needs to be. And one day I just want us to all be able to sometimes agree to disagree. We may have a difference in opinion, but if we love one another, we support one another, and we move in the right direction, we'll get on a whole nother level. Whether you feel what's going on is right or wrong or whatever it is, at the end of the day, the facts are the facts. And there's something we gotta fix as a nation, as a people, as a family. So go check that scene out in Forrest Gump, man. I'm telling you. Because there's a whole lot more you can actually dissect in there, but I've been going a little too long, so I gotta get back to it. Peace and blessings. Make sure you get that book, Gumbo Warrior Recipe of a True Leader. It's on Amazon. It's also on Mokaciá.com. Go get some Mokaciá gear while you're at it. Positivity over everything. Mr. 504 to the Meat Show, the Marine Mamba, the USMC Beast, Third War Official. Have a blessed day, blessed week. Stay motivated, stay inspiring, stay blessed. Peace.